Very good, my friends. In today's video we are going to review this trail camera. It's the CEYOMUR CY70. It has a video resolution of 2.7K. It's waterproof. It has a built LCD screen. It's going to allow us to put the camera in position and to view the videos and photos recorded by the camera. It can take pictures or video. It has a 120 angle detection because it has several motion detecting sensors. The unboxing, then we will configure it and then we will put it on test in the field. Okay, let's proceed with the unboxing. Let's see what came in the box. I never opened it, so I'm not aware. Okay, we have the instructions here. This is going to be very useful. Let's see the languages. It came in English, Dutch, French, Italian, and Spanish. Excellent. Then we have the camera and accessories. Let's take a look to the camera. Okay, this one is actually quite compact. I think it's the most compact I ever had. I had already 4 of them, and I think this is the most compact I ever had. That will help to hide it. There is one thing that I don't like about this design of camera, is that when you install the camera you cannot see what you are going to record because you cannot see the screen. So I prefer the camera that has the LCD in front. But the problem with that cameras is that they are not as compact as this one. But okay, it's okay. It has the camera, the infrared light to see at night, and it has 3 motion detector sensors, 1, 2, and 3, the side ones and the central one. And the screen is here with all the buttons that is going to allow us to connect to the camera and configure it. It has the possibility to connect the USB cable to download the pictures directly to the computer. Here we have the slot for the SD card. You can put a micro SD card using an adapter. You can install SD cards up to 128 gigabytes. This is a lot of information, and we will see later a calculation of how much video you can store. To do the calculation, I took the size of the files and the length of the video and put it in an Excel file. Then I passed this to Power BI and I did the calculation of how many pictures and video time you can store on each SD card, for the 16 GB, for the 32, and for the 128 GB. If we use a 128 GB SD card, we can store at maximum quality 3436 picture quality or 27 hours of video. The batteries are installed here. Okay, I think it can work with 8 batteries or 4 batteries. I'm going to test with 4 batteries. Let's see if it works. I have these nickel thin batteries that provide 1.6 volts. It's a little bit more than the normal batteries that provide 1.5, but I found that this kind of cameras can work with these rechargeable batteries, so I think it's a best option. Okay, let's put 4 batteries. Okay, let's see if the camera can work with 4 batteries. Let's put it in setup mode. Yes, it starts. Good, good, good. Okay, let's put this here, and now we can put the SD card. I'm going to use a micro SD card with an SD card adapter. It usually came with the micro SD card, this kind of adapter. And I'm going to plug the SD card here, like this. Good. Okay, one more thing we can do with this camera is to power it externally with a solar panel or an external battery that works with 6 volts and 2 amps. Here we have the possibility to connect the external power source. For example, if you are using this as a survey camera, we can plug it to the grid. Here it has an adapter, so we can put it in a tripod. Okay, let's see now what we get on the accessories box. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have the cord to attach the camera to a tree. Let's see how long it is. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's 2 meters long. This is going to allow us to attach the camera to very big trees. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We have the connection cable for the PC. Okay, this part goes to the camera and this goes to the PC. And this allows us to download the pictures and the videos to the PC. What else we have here? We have an adapter to mount the camera on the wall. Okay, you install it like this and you put the screws that came in the kit here, and you can attach it to a tree, to a pole, or to a wall. And then you have a survey camera there. This trail camera costs around 70 euros and it has the higher video resolution and photo resolution for a trail camera that I ever have. The video resolution is 2.7K and the picture resolution is 24 megapixels. I'm very excited to see how it performs. It's a bit late today, but we are going to put the camera in position. Okay, we will go to the forest and we leave the camera for the night. Okay, let's go. Okay, this area here looks like as a good spot to place the camera. Okay, I have the camera here ready to be installed. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is to put the cord. I'm going to pass the cord through here. Okay, can you allow me to work, Mr. White? Thank you. Ah. And now I'm going to attach it to that tree. Okay, I'm going to place the camera here. You pass the cord through here. Open. The side position, and now we click to set up the camera there. So now we are going to turn on the camera and we are going to leave it here for the night. Open the camera. This is very important to remember to set the button to the position on. Okay, the camera starts, a countdown of 5 seconds starts, and now the camera is detecting movement and recording when it's detecting the movement. Okay, we are going to leave it there for the night. I'm going to make sure that we succeed with the camera tonight, so I bring some food for the animals, so we will get some fox and boars maybe. Can you see where is the camera? I leave some food there. One important thing to consider is the height of the animal we are going to record. In this case, I'm going to expect boars and foxes, so that's why I leave this gap. If we want to record rabbits, so we have to put it lower. Okay, camera's there. Let's come back home, and tomorrow we will come to see what we got. I set the camera in video and picture mode. If you want to check the pictures you will see in my Instagram account, Guy in the Mountain, you can follow me and see those pictures to see what is the quality. Vamos! Good morning! Let's go to get the camera. Let's check if we got anything. Okay, I'm going to set the camera in setup mode. Now I click on replay. Okay, here is Mr. White that came first. Picture. We have some footage at night. We can play here the footage. Okay, it's playing. I see some animal there. Okay, there are some boars. Cool. And this is me putting the camera, so there is only one footage about a boar. I'm going to download it and I will place the camera here more time. If you are getting a trail camera, I really recommend to get one of these hubs that allow you to connect the SD card directly to the mobile phone, so you can go to the site, download the pictures and put back the SD card. If you don't have one of these, you need to go to your PC with the camera and come back to the forest with the camera. So with this, I don't need to do 2 travels. With one is enough to get the images, and I can leave the camera here. So I'm going to turn off the camera. Okay, I wait until it's turned off, and now I can extract the SD card by pressing it. I remove it and I insert it here in the card reader. Now I connect the card reader to my mobile phone. I connect it to the mobile phone. Unplug the mobile phone. Good. We go here, we click on USB added, USB storage added, we click open. Now we can see the folders. We go to the DCIM folder, to movies, and I'm going to copy all the files to the local storage. I have all selected and move, and now I have to go to, I select internal storage. I'm going to leave it here, for example, and now I click move here. Okay, the videos are copied. Now I'm going to copy the images. I go back to the USB storage, DCM photo. I select all the photos, move. Okay, internal storage, and again here. Okay, let's play here, and I can see the videos on the mobile phone, for example. Now I have to remove safely the USB connected. Okay, I say here unmount. Okay, now I can remove the cable and put back the SD card in the camera. Okay, don't forget to turn on the camera again if you are leaving it here. It's what I'm going to do, and let's see tomorrow what we got. Now I can go to the gallery and check the pictures and the videos. So here is a video of Mr. White found in the camera. And here there is a boar partially. Here's one picture. And I know I have to remove these trees here, so it's what I'm going to do now. So these plants over here were hiding my angle. I'm going to put them away. Okay, let's check the footage. Now if it's correct, let's click on replay. Now it's completely clear, this zone here. If we click on mode, allow us to take pictures or video, like with the trigger here. We can the possibility to do like this and to take a picture. Okay, or if we click here and change the mode, and then we see the camera icon here, we take a video. Now it's recording a video. Yeah, and now I stop the video. Okay, I'm going to leave the camera here for now. 5 seconds countdown. I have reviewed already 6 trail cameras. You will find a link to a playlist at the end of the video. You can check the videos. I recommend you to select which camera is the best for you. In the pictures and video recording, we can see the battery of the camera at the moment of the recording, the date and time, the temperature in degrees centigrade and in Fahrenheit, and finally the name of the camera that we can edit from the configuration menu. I'm very happy with this camera. It's the trail camera with the higher resolution I ever had, and the video quality is really good. The resolution of the video files are 2.7K But the final video quality I don't think is 2.7K because the video file size for 1 minute is 10 megabytes when usually on my 4K camera it takes like 200 megabytes. I see the image too blurry to be 2.7K and too much compression. But as I said, I'm happy with the video quality. I think the camera actually works better at night. The night video is quite good, but at day the image is quite burned, overexposed. The camera is easy to configure and easy to use as you have seen on the video. The only thing is to set in position a camera is more useful when the LCD is in front because then you can see what you are recording. When it's in the back, like in this camera, you need first to take a picture or a video and check if the frame is correct. About the picture quality, it happens the same that with the video. The maximum picture quality is 24 megapixels. The file is 24 megapixels, but actually if I compare a picture taken with this camera and one picture from my mobile phone, the quality is much poor. Here you can see some pictures taken from the Trail camera, and then finally we will see a picture taken from the mobile phone. You can see clearly the difference in quality. A small issue that I found with the temperature is that the temperature increases from one video to another, probably because the camera is self-heating. If you want to know the exterior temperature, that is not very good. Will I buy this camera again? For 70 euros? Yes, I think the quality is acceptable. Now let's see the configuration of the camera. Okay, let's start with the configuration of the camera. To configure the camera, we have to put this button in setup. On is when we leave the camera on the field to record the video when there is movement detected. The first thing we have to select is in which language we want to have the camera. In this case, we are going to select English. Okay, and now we have to set up the current date. Okay, today is, we can see there actually what is the camera seeing, so we can use this to place the camera in the position we want to record. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do to configure the camera is to click on menu, and this will lead us to the menu. Okay, click menu, and now we are on the menu. Now it's in mode picture, photo. In mode photo only takes photo. We have the video and the video plus photo. I like to take videos. If I take photos, the camera cannot do both things at the same time. You put it in photo and video, and what it's going to do is to take first the photos and then record the video. So I'm going to set it in video. We have here the period interval set up to 30 seconds by default. This period interval can be adjusted, can set it the interval time when the camera starts detection again after finishing the former shooting. Okay. The period interval has a great influence on the battery working time. The shorter the interval, the higher frequency to capture target, but more power consumption. The longer the interval, the lower frequency to capture the target and less power consumption. The peer sensitivities. If we set it in high, it will make the camera more sensitive to infrared heat and more easy to be triggered by motion. If we set it to low, less sensitive and less chance of the camera being triggered. Higher sensitivity will consume more power. Turning on the interval will set up the camera on time lapse. Instead of capturing motion when there is motion detected, it will take pictures or video every selected period of time here. So if we set up here, for example, 1 hour, it's going to take videos or pictures every 1 hour. I'm going to disable this one, not using it for the moment. The infrared setting allows us to adjust the brightness of the infrared LED. If we set it in auto, it will set it to economy, it will consume less power. The low battery night shot, it will say what to do at night, not taking pictures or not to use the infrared light. The monitoring period is disabled by default, but we can turn it on. This can be useful if we don't want to take videos or pictures during the day because there is too much movement and we are interested only on survey on the night. So the pictures and the videos will be taken only on the period that we set up this to take it on. We can set up to 2 monitoring periods. Okay, let's set it to false. We can enable or disable the side motion detectors. Okay, if we set it off, we only will use the central motion detection. If we set it to on, all 3 will be used. We cannot disable the central motion sensor. Frequency is the frequency for the video recorded. Now we can move to the right to go to the picture configuration. The picture image is set by default to 5 megapixels. I'm going to set it to maximum 24 megapixels and take 1 picture. We can take up to 4 pictures every time we detect movement. And here we can select the shooting speed. I'm going to set it to maximum to don't bar the images. If we move right, we go to the video settings. Now it's put to recording 180 pixels. I'm going to set it to maximum to 2.7K at 30 frames per second. Video length to be taken every time it detects movement. I'm going to set this to 1 minute. And here, if we want to use the microphone or not. The audio and the video with good quality. Now we have perfect conditions to record video. We have direct sunlight, so shouldn't be very bad. Okay, let's check on the computer. And finally, we have here the configuration of the menu. We can select the language. We can change to French, German, Polish. There are quite a lot of languages that we can select here. Okay, I'm going to leave it in English. We can reset to the default settings, and we can format the SD card here. I recommend you a lot to format the SD card the first time you insert it. Good. And I'm going to finish to configure the time. Okay, so okay, I finished to configure and click enter. Now the time format, we can show 24 hours or 12 hours format. Date time stamp, if we want the date time stamp on the video and pictures or not. If we want to make beep sound every time we click on the keyboard or not. We can set up the name of the camera here. I'm going to leave it as default. This will be shown on the videos and in the pictures. We can set up a password for the camera in case it's stolen. They will not be able to use the camera anymore. We can set up the auto power off when it's in setup mode, and the backlight when the backlight of the camera will dim after a period of time of not use. We can see the version of the camera, of the firmware that I'm using for the camera. And we can update the firmware using a file that we can upload on the SD card and use this option here to update the camera firmware. I hope this video has been useful for you. If you have questions, you can leave a comment. I will appreciate a lot if you can subscribe to the channel and press the like button. This allows me to make more videos like this one. Thank you for watching and see you in next video.